What's taking so long is sometimes the politest way impatient people can say, "Would you please hurry up?" In many situations, if said politely and with a little less impatience, it's a good question. It's even a question we can ask God, though we better check our attitude before we ask because impatient people won't like his answer. Yesterday, we noted that Isaiah was sent to tell Judah not to listen to God. Not because God didn't want them to listen, but to shock and challenge them with a bold declaration and recognition of their blind eyes and deaf ears. The Lord knew they weren't going to listen and had Isaiah bluntly tell them so. Isaiah 6 verses 9 and 10. But the text also tells us Isaiah had a follow-up question. Lord, how long? Isaiah 6 verse 11. While not exactly a "what's taking so long" question, it was an indication Isaiah was wondering how long it was going to take for them to get the point. God's answer probably blew Isaiah's mind because it seemed so extreme, especially in the prosperous, safe days of 740 BC. Until cities are devastated and without inhabitant, houses are without people, and the land is utterly desolate. The Lord has removed men far away, and the forsaken places are many in the midst of the land. Isaiah 6 verses 11 and 12. This declaration would have been mind-blowing for two reasons. One is that the nation had been through decades of prosperity under Uzziah and Jotham, and it would have been extremely difficult to think it would end. For God to so bluntly declare a complete reversal of fortune would have been shocking to Isaiah because it just didn't seem possible. The second reason is that these were God's people, his holy nation, his chosen race. The fact that God would so thoroughly condemn and remove them from the promised land would have been hard to accept, even for Isaiah. And by the time they believed it, it was too late. Well, here we are 2,763 years later, and some are asking the same question. Lord, how long? Looking around at the sin and degradation plunging this world into darkness, they wonder how long will God put up with it. Others have the same attitude Judah had back then. Despite hearing God's word everywhere in America, very few actually listen. Ignore what Americans claim and watch how they live, and you will know that what God had Isaiah say to Judah applies to America's religious people as well, perhaps even you and me. We live in a culture collapsing in chaos and confusion because even its religious people don't listen and obey God's word. Let's stop asking how long or what's taking so long. Instead, just look around and see that cities are devastated and without inhabitant and ask, is it too late? Thank you for watching Morning Minutes in the Bible and An American Missionary. Until next time, this is James McClenny hoping you have a great day.